No. He's Hafidades and Mananasizus. Many of God's blessings to each and every one of you here. Welcome to your Guam Congress building. Um, I'd like to first extend my undunklun asizus masi for coming here this morning as we express our appreciation to the volunteers of HMI whose dedication to Guam's veterans has brought meaningful impact during the year of the veterans. So can you give yourselves a round of applause? Joining me here this morning, I have Senator Dwayne Siniclas. Thank you very much for joining me. My colleague, Senator Jesse Lohan, Uncle Jesse, Senator Joanne Brown, my neighbor, Senator Telel Taidagui, and from way down south, Senator Chris Barnett. And thank you for joining us. I want to share, as all of you have contributed to your time to helping your fellow veterans in each of your villages stay well informed and connected to the essential resources from benefits, education to claim support. It's important that those who served get the support and services they rightfully are entitled to. And this morning I was talking to one of my uncles in the audience, Uncle Joe Shimizu, and talking about the veteran benefits and sometimes some of the complications that the veterans have to go through just to try and get what's entitled to them. And Lord knows that having to have gone through with my late husband, Jake, it was really, really difficult, even going through Arizona and getting approved in Arizona for his benefits. It took a very long time, and as I was sharing with Uncle Joe, it was HMI who literally took the time to help me walk through the steps, guided me, and supported me. And he shared with me something that was really near and dear to my heart, that this is an organization who completely supports the process of all veterans who serve. So again, Uncle Joe, thank you for that short conversation this morning. So it is literally important, like I said, for those who serve to get the support and services they rightfully deserve. So on behalf of the 37th Guam Legislature, we will present certificate number 335-37LS, and it's to commending the volunteers of HMI Guam for their continued efforts in supporting soldiers, veterans, and their families on Guam during the year of the veteran, and for ensuring veterans in Guam are informed of their rights and benefits. So at this time, I'm going to ask my colleagues to join me. I'll give them the certificates. We will call your names, and I would humbly ask that you stay up here after you receive your certificates, and I will also ask between those that are not here, I'll ask either Karina or Tony to accept them accept the certificates on behalf of them, if that's okay. So the first name I will call up to accept the certificate. Again, this certificate of recognition is presented to the named person, and it's to commend you for your continued efforts in supporting the soldiers and veterans and their families on Guam during the year of the veteran, and for ensuring veterans in Guam are informed of their rights and benefits. The Committee of Rules of Imina 37 na Legislatura in Guam herein directs this official expression of its recognition and commendation be forthwith sent on behalf of Legislatura and Guahan and her people of Guam. Ladies and gentlemen, this was signed and sealed in the city of Agotnia on the 28th day of October 2024. It was signed by our Committee on Rules Chair, Senator Chris Barnett, our Speaker, Speaker Therese Terlahi, our Legislative Secretary, Senator Amanda Shelton, and of course myself, Vice Speaker Tina Rose Muña Barnes is the sponsor. So I will just yield to my left, and the first name I will call is Mr. Anthony Tyrone. Please join us. Please give him a round of applause. That way. And the next one is Miss Karina Balesta. Please give her a round of applause. It's in no particular order. I'm just reading the... The next one is Miss Celinda Fawcett. Mr. George Franquez. Let's give them a round of applause, even if they're not here. Their volunteer work is important. I know he's here. Mr. John Pangilinan. Mrs. Joanne Laville. Not Jackie Polino. I don't see him, but General Benny Polino. Thank you, Senator Lon. Mr. Eddie Regis. Mr. Arthur Yami. Jean Assumption. Senator Tonetta. I know I don't see him here, but I want to recognize him as well. He was our former colleague, Senator Tom Atta. Mr. Bill Salisbury. From Jonia Mary Uggan. I want to do this one personally. He's my uncle, Uncle Joe Shimizu. Please join us. Thank you, Uncle Joe. And I know he's not here, but I'm going to ask him to accept Uncle Frank Shimizu's certificate of recognition. Please give Uncle Frank a round of applause, too.
2 for the 1, huh?
2 for 1. Tani Estaquio. D. Ferris. Is Scott Ferris here? No. Oh, okay. Give him a round of applause. Kenny King? Yay, Mr. King. Here you go. Ms. Virgie Carino? Is Mr. Bob Kelly here? No. Give him a round of applause, please. Yeah. From Hoggett, Edith Mesa. Is Edith here? I know this gentleman is here. Mr. Marvin Crisostomo. Hugakuku Akoma. I think that's Dr. Akoma. Please give him a round of applause. I don't see him either, but Mr. Charlie Hermosa, off island. Mr. Chuck Hazard, is he here? Terrence Fisher, I saw him. Mr. Benny Kitagwa. No, that's Joe Pablo. Mr. Joe Pablo? Uncle Joe? No, that Uncle Joanne. Senator Joanne has it on. And then Uncle Joe. Yeah. And then, thank you, Uncle. From Agat, our own colleague, Senator Dwayne Nicholas. Yay! Also, he said he was on his way. He did have a prior commitment, but wanted to make sure that we acknowledged the HMI volunteers for all the work that they do. Congressman Delegate James Moylan. Please give him a round of applause. Also, Senator Joe San Augustine. Please give him a round of his applause. Leo Canasius. Canasius, yeah. I hope I said that right, sir. Mr. Jeff Green. Is Mr. Stephen Henderson here? No? Give him a round of applause, please. Thank you. Also joining us, ladies and gentlemen, is our colleague, Senator Roy Kanata Sidus Masi, for joining us. Also, we'd like to recognize Ms. Carmela Rapadas. I know she's not here. Mr. Dave Fowler. It's not. Miss Jean Shaban, I don't see her, but please give her a round of applause. Glory Guerrero. And Mr. Rocky Cruz, and he's here. Here, you can share that with him. Ladies and gentlemen, as you know, with the work that HMI does, every week, I think they do a boot camp, and they continue to spread the awareness of what the veterans can get with the assistance of a one Team Guam concept. And they've been very active. They're celebrating their 3rd year. And with the continued support, we want to say undunkluna sijus masi to the organizers of HMI, more importantly, the board of directors who literally on a 24/7 work tirelessly for each and every veteran. And a call out to the listening audience, if there is any veteran out there who is looking at any service, it doesn't matter which service you're in, how far back you've represented, if you've done any deployments, gone through war, anything, even as far back as the Vietnam War, please come and see HMI and just they're here to listen. They're here to help you do the work, and they're here to help you guide you along. And really impressed that in the short time this nonprofit organization has been together, they've been getting the attention of a lot of support from the village residents and all the business community out there. And I want to say, please don't ever give up, because you've truly been a voice of that. So on behalf of Imina 37 na Laslatudan Guahan, we extend our undunkulu Undunklu na si Jules Masi for all the work that you do. And we know that Thanksgiving is coming up and the Christmas celebration. So we ask for many of God's blessings to all the work that you do. Thank you very much. And we're going to ask that we have an official photo for the legislature. So please do not leave. We're going to go ahead and sign off and take an official photo. God bless. Thank you very much for being here. Biba HMI. Biba Guam. Biba to the people of Guam. And before I literally sign off, Delegate James Moylan, Congressman James Moylan, please come up. Thank you. Please give him a round of applause. Thank you very much. I got your resolution right there. So we're going to take an official photo. Thank you very much.